Thank you for tuning in to the only stations giving you double the information and inspiration, WDRB Media and WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. This is Kutumai Speaks, and I'm your host, Semanji. Lately, we've been speaking about black resistance, and on the last part of the show, I kind of wanted to speak about my black men, my black brothers. Oh, man, my brothers are beautiful. They've done so much, and it made important strides when it comes to a lot of the rights we have today. Not just them, our women as well, but I just gotta give big ups to my black men that stood strong and paved the path to let us know what being a true man is all about. And I say man for those of us that think we're men. Our black men have been through so much and are still going through a lot. So we have to understand that for our black men to get out of the situation that we're in today, first and foremost, we have to love ourselves. They taught us for so long to hate ourselves that it is evident in all of us that we truly do not know what love is or love ourselves enough to want to achieve greatness like I know we can achieve. So I need my brothers to realize that this message is for you. My brothers that's incarcerated, I can't blame them. I can't, place the blame solely on them. Yes, we are definitely responsible for our actions, but circumstances definitely play a role. Some people disregard this, but when you have professional Caucasian sociologists that look into the criminal justice system and actually acknowledge to college students that the problem lies in the government's lack of care and indifference to the criminal problem and actually making money off of the criminal justice system, you can't help. This is evident that you cannot help but see that the black incarceration problem is in direct correlation to the government's indifference and desire to make money for profit off of prisons. I mean, this is just clear as day. So they don't deserve all the blame. What they do deserve the blame for is, like I mentioned earlier, not loving themselves enough to know that they can aspire to do greater. They do deserve blame for not realizing that their mistakes affects our people as a whole. Now that's what counts and that's what matters. That we have our black women willing to sacrifice. Not saying that our black men won't, but we're not paying attention or take enough attention to that. We fall short. They pay the price along with us. So don't never forget that. When a black man falls short, the black woman pays that price too. Not only the black woman, the youth as well, because now they don't have their role models for that. They don't have the mentors. They don't have the young boys don't have the men to look up to and be molded after. You know what I mean? How do they know how to be men if they left out here alone and there's no black fathers? How? Who teaches them the way? Traditionally speaking, and I know this might be too primitive for some of y'all, right? But in Africa or whatnot, it was a tradition for the black fathers to take their black young men out on a certain age or at a certain age in the wilderness to hunt and make them men. Now some of y'all might feel like, well, hey, how you make a child a man or whatnot. But it was just symbolic. It was a symbolic right of the young boy to follow his father's footsteps. You understand? A young child watches an adult, closely, very closely. So if a young black male sees his father, he's going to emulate him in some ways. He's going to see that he's a provider, he's a nurturer, that he works hard, all of these things. He provides food, clothing for his village. This is how we make kings out of our princes. But how can we do that when our kings are missing? And I mean, that's the problem. We can definitely go into more detail with that, in our future segments. But you've been listening to Kutumai Speaks, and make sure you stay tuned for my upcoming poetry book, soon to be released. And it's yet untitled, but please stay tuned for that, because it's dropping some knowledge and it's giving you the heart and soul of semanji kutumai, real, raw, and definitely sincere. And so, if you like the show, please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat. Give me your feedback, your comments, questions, concerns, and know that you have listened to me courtesy of WGIV, The Soul of Charlotte, and WDRB Media. Always tune in Sundays at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I appreciate your viewership. Thank you so much for your support, and please don't be a stranger to Kutumai Speaks. Hope you enjoy the show. Black people, stay strong. Know that I got you, nonetheless, if nobody else do. All right.